Adrienne Barbeau gave fans an eyeful, and she's still got it today. Adrienne Barbeau is a versatile and iconic American actress, singer, and author who has enjoyed a prolific career across film, television, and theater. Born on June 11, 1945, in Sacramento, California, Barbeau emerged as one of the most recognizable faces in entertainment during the 1970s and 1980s, thanks to her dynamic performances and striking screen presence. She is perhaps best known for her work in the horror and science fiction genres, as well as for her role as Carol Trainer in the beloved sitcom Maude, 1972–1978, which showcased her talent for both comedy and drama. Adrienne Jo Barbeau was raised in a family of modest means, with her father working in public relations and her mother managing the household. She attended Del Mar High School in San Jose, California, where her interest in acting first began to blossom. Barbeau's early exposure to theater came from participating in school plays, which sparked a passion for performance that would shape her future. After high school, she pursued acting more seriously, moving to New York City to study theater and break into the industry. In New York, Barbeau found her footing on stage, particularly in the world of musical theater. Her Broadway debut came in 1968 in Fiddler on the Roof, where she played Tevi's daughter Hodel. This experience solidified her place in the theatrical community, and she went on to perform in several other productions, honing her craft and building a reputation as a talented and dedicated performer. Adrienne Barbeau's big break came when she was cast as Carol Trainer, the daughter of B. Arthur's titular character on the groundbreaking sitcom Maude. The show, which aired from 1972 to 1978, was a spin-off of the hugely popular All in the Family and focused on the life of Maude Findlay, a strong-willed, progressive feminist. Barbeau's portrayal of Carol, a single mother and feminist herself, resonated with audiences and showcased her ability to balance humor with socially conscious themes. The character was a reflection of the changing role of women in society, and Barbeau's performance earned her critical acclaim. Maude was a culturally significant show that tackled controversial topics like women's rights, abortion, and divorce, making it ahead of its time. As Carol, Barbeau became a symbol of the modern woman, grappling with real-life issues while also delivering sharp comedic timing. Her work on the show brought her to the forefront of American television and established her as a household name. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, Adrienne Barbeau made a successful transition from television to film, where she became a prominent figure in the horror and science fiction genres. Her work with legendary director John Carpenter, to whom she was married from 1979 to 1984, was instrumental in this phase of her career. Barbeau starred in several of Carpenter's films, including The Fog, 1980, where she played Stevie Wayne, a radio DJ who uncovers a deadly fog engulfing her coastal town. This role not only established Barbeau as a scream queen but also highlighted her ability to bring depth and strength to characters in horror films. Barbeau's next major collaboration with Carpenter was in Escape from New York, 1981, where she portrayed Maggie, a tough and resourceful survivor in a dystopian future. The film became a cult classic, and Barbeau's performance further solidified her status as an action heroine and genre icon. Her work in these films, along with appearances in other notable projects like Creepshow, 1982, and Swamp Thing, 1982, made her a beloved figure among horror and sci-fi fans. Her commanding presence, often marked by her distinctively husky voice and undeniable charisma, made her a standout in roles that required both vulnerability and toughness. Barbeau's performances in these genres went beyond the typical damsel in distress trope, offering audiences a powerful and multi-dimensional female character. Although Barbeau became widely known for her television and film work, she never abandoned her roots in the theater. Throughout her career, she returned to the stage numerous times, demonstrating her versatility as an actress. She starred in various productions, from musical comedies to dramatic roles, continuing to prove her range and dedication to her craft. In addition to her live-action performances, Barbeau found success in voice acting. One of her most recognizable roles is that of Catwoman in the critically acclaimed Batman, the animated series, 1992 to 1995. Her portrayal of the iconic character brought a sultry and sophisticated dimension to Catwoman, further expanding Barbeau's appeal to a new generation of fans. This role led to more voice work in animated series and video games, allowing her to explore yet another facet of her career. In the 2000s, Adrienne Barbeau embarked on a new creative endeavor, writing. She published her memoir, There Are Worse Things I Could Do, 2006, which offered readers a candid look at her life and career. In the memoir, Barbeau reflects on her journey in Hollywood, her personal struggles, and her experiences as a woman in the entertainment industry. The book was well received for its honesty and humor, further endearing her to fans. Barbeau also ventured into fiction writing, authoring several novels, including the vampire-themed Love Bites series. Her foray into writing demonstrated her talent for storytelling and her ability to connect with audiences in a new medium. Adrienne Barbeau has been captivating audiences for decades, known for her striking looks and undeniable talent. From her early days as a Broadway star to her unforgettable roles in cult classic films, she has consistently drawn attention for both her acting chops and her iconic, glamorous presence. One of the most memorable aspects of her career has been her bold and unapologetic confidence in showcasing her figure, especially during an era when such displays could make headlines. Barbeau, who rose to fame in the 1970s, embraced her image as a sex symbol with grace and class, gaining a loyal fanbase that admired both her physical beauty and her skill on screen. Whether it was her role in the 1980s horror hit The Fog or her portrayal of the seductive and tough woman in Escape from New York, Barbeau gave fans more than just an eyeful. She gave them performances that became iconic in the horror and science fiction genres. Her role as a pin-up and on-screen siren often had her donning low-cut outfits or being framed as the object of desire, something that could have easily overshadowed her acting ability. However, Barbeau managed to balance it all, proving that she was much more than just a pretty face or a figure to be ogled. She became a feminist icon in her own right, owning her sexuality while at the same time demonstrating immense talent in serious, varied roles. Her television work in shows like Maude helped to solidify her as a versatile actress who could play comedic and dramatic parts with equal skill. She was never afraid to push boundaries or challenge the stereotypical roles assigned to women in Hollywood during that time, which only added to her appeal. Even as she has aged, Barbeau has continued to maintain her magnetic presence. In Hollywood, where women often find it difficult to maintain their careers as they grow older, Barbeau stands out as an exception. Well into her 70s, she is still active in the entertainment industry, taking on new roles and projects that showcase her talent and experience. Her continued confidence and poise, even in her later years, has kept her in the spotlight, proving that age is no barrier to beauty, talent, or influence. She's an example to many that you can age gracefully while still retaining the qualities that made you a star in your prime. Her fans, many of whom have followed her career for decades, remain loyal to her, inspired by how she's evolved with time, both professionally and personally. Adrienne Barbeau's enduring popularity can also be attributed to her refusal to conform to the industry's standards of aging. Unlike many actresses who succumb to pressures to drastically alter their appearance through cosmetic procedures, Barbeau has embraced her natural aging process. She has spoken openly about the importance of being comfortable in your own skin, a message that resonates with both her longtime fans and younger generations. This level of self-assurance is a reflection of the confident, no-nonsense attitude she's displayed throughout her career. Even today, Barbeau continues to inspire others with her timeless beauty and the knowledge that a woman can continue to have it no matter her age. Today, Barbeau remains a beloved figure in the world of pop culture, still celebrated for her iconic roles and still admired for her ageless beauty and talent. Fans continue to look to her not just for her past accomplishments, but for her enduring relevance in an industry that often prioritizes youth. Whether she's making a public appearance, giving an interview, or starring in a new project, Adrienne Barbeau reminds everyone that she's still got it, and that she always will. Adrienne Barbeau's personal life has been as varied and dynamic as her career. She was married to filmmaker John Carpenter from 1979 to 1984, and the couple had one son, Cody Carpenter, who has followed in his father's footsteps as a musician and composer. In 1992, Barbeau married actor and playwright Billy Van Zandt, with whom she has twin sons, William and Walker. Barbeau has often spoken about the joys and challenges of balancing motherhood with her demanding career.